If you ever wanted to connect apps like Slack, Salesforce, or databases without writing complex code, that's where Workato comes in. And in this video, I will show you exactly how you can build a simple automation step by step. Hello, I'm Shub. I'm an integration architect. I work with tools like Workato and enterprise systems. And on this channel, I will simplify integrations, APIs, and agentic automations so you can understand how real-world systems connect. Let's get started. So today we're going to cover a beginner-friendly introduction to Workato. We'll understand what it is, how it works, and then build something live. So I've created this small presentation. What you will learn by the end of this video, you'll basically understand what Workato is, how integrations work, and how you can actually build one. So what is Workato? Workato is an integration and automation platform. It allows you to connect different applications and automate workflows between them without writing heavy code. Instead of coding anything from scratch, you build something called a recipe, which has a trigger and an action. Why it matters? In real companies, we use multiple systems. We use a CRM, we use a database, we use a messaging tool. These systems don't naturally talk with each other. So engineers either write custom integrations by the use of APIs, or they use platforms like Workato, which is an iPaaS essentially. Workato basically automates these workflows and saves a lot of manual effort. How it works? Workato works on a simple concept, trigger and action. A trigger starts the workflow. A trigger can be anything. A trigger can be an app, it can be a scheduler, it can be an API, and an action performs something as a result. And all of this is connected using APIs behind the scenes. Let's take a simple example. A new customer signs up. We create a record in a CRM. It can be Salesforce, it can be HubSpot or anything. And we simply send a Slack notification that that customer has signed up with us, and we update our database, which can be a source of truth. All of this can happen automatically using Workato. Now let's take a real world use case. This can be across multiple teams. We can have sales, HR, finance, and support using Workato. For example, for onboarding employees, we can use Workato to automate that. We can process invoices, probably in our ERP system like NetSuite, or we can handle customer tickets on Zendesk or any other ticketing system. Now that we understand the basics, let's actually build this in Workato. So the first thing you need to do is to go to workato.com and click on Get a Trial. Here you need to provide your work email and try to simply click Get a Trial, and you will have a sandbox. So this is how Workato looks like. This is the control plane. At high level, you can think of this interface as a control layer of Workato, where we design, manage, and monitor our integrations. This is where we create recipes, manage connections, and track everything what's running on Workato. So now let's try to actually build one recipe. In order to do that, the good way to do is for us to create a project. So I'll simply try to create a project from scratch, say it as project 01, and click on create project. And then under this project, you can actually create a recipe from here. And the name of the recipe would be, let's say, test 01. And you can then start building. So Workato has a copilot that allows you to build a recipe via prompting. After you prompt copilot, it will build a recipe skeleton for you. And what you need to do is you can simply make some changes if you like and add connection details, and the recipe would be up and running for you. But since it's a beginner friendly course, I will pick a starting point and build myself. So starting point can be via an app or all of these options you can select, but I will go ahead and trigger it from a webhook. A webhook allows external systems to send data to Workato, and you can simply, I'll close this Copilot window, and you can simply start a guided setup, and you can provide the test name. After you provide the test name, it will give you the webhook address. So this you can add to any external system, and the data will be sent to Workato. So I can copy this webhook address and click next and cross it because we don't need it for now. And then after that, what we need to do for the sake of this demo, we will simply add a logger that will just log the data so we can clearly see the flow. It can be added under actions, so you can add steps here. Here you can simply click on action in app, and you can search for logger by Workato and click on this, and then the message, we simply need the payload coming from the webhook. What you can do, you have a text and formula toggle for the message as well. So if you need to add any formulas or do any data transformation, you click on this formula mode and it will build a formula for you. You can use Copilot as well to build the formula for you, but in this case we simply need the payload that is coming from the webhook, so there is no formula that is required. So this is a simple a workflow that we created. So in order to make this enterprise ready, you should always have an error handling mechanism. So if you click on add step, you can search for handle errors, and what it will be doing is it will be creating a monitor block for you where it will monitor the actions that you add in that block, and then it will have an error block. In case of any errors, that particular block will run. So if I click on handle errors, you'll see a monitor block which will monitor the actions that are in this block, and then if there is any error found, you can retry it for 3 times at a certain interval, and then the actions in the error block will run. Again, for the sake of this demo, we'll not do any retries, and I'll delete this. And what I'll do, I'll simply drag this logger under the monitor block and just delete this. So if I click on start guided setup again, let's see, test 1, copy this, click next. So you need to send this webhook to an external system. So for the sake of testing, I will just use my Postman and use this post. And here in the body, I'm simply sending my name and my email, and then I'll click on send, and I get a 200 success response saying status is okay. And if you go back to webhook, you'll actually see this was good. The payload was name and email, and I'll set up webhook, so it will add the payload schema automatically. And now if I click on test recipe and send that again, we should be seeing the job that ran, and here in the logger, in the message section, we will have the payload. This payload can be used to basically send data to multiple systems, and in real scenarios, instead of logging this data, you will send it to systems like CRM or messaging platforms, and you can also perform data transformation. So this is a simple example of how integrations work in Workato. So coming back to our slides, the key takeaways from this video is Workato simplifies integrations, and you actually don't need any heavy coding in order to perform integrations and build automations using Workato. And you can actually use these examples in real companies. A lot of big companies are using Workato at this point, so I would say it's definitely a tool to learn. And then you can always include scalability part in Workato itself, and you can scale according to your business needs. So thank you so much for watching this short intro video on Workato.